Question of exercise 8.1. If angle A and B are acute angles such that cos of A is equal to cos of B, then show that angle A is equal to angle B. Here we are given that cos of A equal to cos B. That means here we are talking about trigonometry. If we are dealing with trigonometry, then we are using right angled triangles, but here we are not given that triangle is right angled. So what we will do, we will take one triangle in which two angles are acute. Let A and B be acute angles as given, but we need one right angle. So what I will do, from the top point I will draw one perpendicular which will meet the side BC at D. Now if this is a perpendicular, that means here it is forming 90. So here both angles are 90 degree. That means this ACD and CBD both are right angled triangles now. So I can use this result cos A, where A is angle of concentration here, and I will try to find value of cos A from this triangle. Okay. First of all, I will write down cos A equal to cos B, and I will try to find value of cos A from this triangle ACD. What will be that? That will be base by hypotenuse. That means AD by AC. And value of cos B. Now we are talking about B angle, that means B is angle of concentration. So triangle which is in which B is included, that is BCD triangle. So what will be the value of cos B in this triangle? That will be again base by hypotenuse, that means BD by BC. So I will write BD by BC, base by hypotenuse. Now what step I will do, that I will shift this BD in the place of AC. I am going to interchange the places of these two, BD and AC. What result I will get? I will get AD over BD, and when AC will go on in the numerator, it will look like AC by BC. Okay, now if we see, it is giving us AD and BD ratio, and in the triangle if I see, this is AD and this is BD, that means this is we are talking about one side which is divided in two parts, AD part and DB part. We don't know whether it is equal or not. Now what I am going to do, I am going to do the construction step. Now this is my original triangle ABC. Now I will extend this C to the length E such that BC is having same length as CE. That means I am extending C up to the length E so that CE length is same as BC. After that I will join this B and E part. So I have extended this length, this CE length same as of the BC. That means this BC length is now having same length as CE. Both these lengths are equal. By construction I have done this step. Okay, what I will write? I will write here that BC is equal to CE now by construction. This is done by construction. Okay. If I have replaced, I will replace this BC by CE in my equation 1 now. What will I get? AD by BD will now turn equal to AC by BC is to be replaced by CE now, because by construction I have drawn CE length same as BC. So I have got this result. AD BD, see here. This is my point D where 90 was formed. AD and BD, this two parts, and AC and CE length. AC and CE length. Now I am dealing with these two lengths. Two lengths here. If I see in the bigger triangle, this is the bigger triangle. These are two parts of one side triangle. One side of triangle is AB for the bigger triangle. AB is one length and these are two parts, AD and BD. See here, AD and BD. And other two parts I have written AC and CE. This is another line, other side of the triangle, which is AE. And these are two parts of the other side of the bigger triangle. Bigger triangle has another side, AE. And these are two parts of that side. So, if you have learned about BPT theorem, what does the BPT theorem says? BPT theorem says that if a line is drawn parallel to one side of triangle, then that side divides the other two sides in the same ratio. Okay, but here we are using the converse of BPT theorem. What does that say is that if two sides of triangle are divided in same ratio by any line, then that line is parallel to the third side. So here we are dealing with the converse of BPT. Now, if we see in my triangle, which is the bigger one, ABE, this is the bigger triangle. If I see in this triangle, I am dealing with two parts of one side of triangle and another two parts of another side. See here, this is the one side of triangle, and these are two parts of that side, and here also this is another side and two parts are here. If two sides are divided in the same ratio, then the line dividing those two sides in the same ratio will be parallel to third side. And now here which line is dividing these two sides in the same ratio? This is one side which is divided in two parts, and this is another side which is divided again in two parts. Now which line is dividing these two sides in the same ratio? Yes, that side is CD. Now here CD side is dividing this AB length and AE length in two parts which are having same ratio. We have written here that AD by BD is having same ratio as AC by CE. So that means this side is parallel to line BE. So what I will write now, as using converse of BPT theorem, what do I get? I get CD is parallel to BE. What I have got? CD is parallel to BE. If two sides are parallel, what results I can derive from here? These are two sides which are parallel. That means this angle 1 must be equal to angle 2 because these are corresponding angles. Moreover, here is angle 3 if I write, and this is angle 4. This BC is acting as transversal. That means these are alternate interior angles. So I will write here, first result, angle 1 is equal to 2 because these are corresponding angles. Okay. The second result, what I have written, angle 3 is equal to angle 4 because these are alternate interior angles. Okay. Now, if we see in triangle BCE, as we have constructed this side BC and CE equal, we have constructed this CE length same as BC. That means two sides are equal in this triangle. Now, we will talk about in triangle BCE, where BC is equal to CE. If two sides are equal, then the opposite angles must also be equal. These are two equal sides, and the angles which are opposite to equal sides, this side is having opposite angle 2 and this side is having opposite angle 3. That means we will get angle 3 is equal to angle 2. If two sides are equal, then their opposite angles must also be equal. So what result we have got? First is 1 equal to 2, then 2 equal to 3 and 3 equal to 4. That means all these angles are equal. Angle 1 equal to 2 equal to 3 equal to 4. See, 1 equal to 2, 2 is equal to 3 and 3 is equal to 4. That means all 4 are equal. If all 4 are equal, we will choose what is required. We need 1 equal to 4. So I will write 1 will be equal to 4. As all are equal, so first will also be equal to 4. Now, I have got this upper two angles are equal by which this CD length was drawn. That means angle 1 equal to 4. This was required. So I will mark here. I have got 1 equal to 4. Okay. Now here in my triangle, this angle is already of 90 degree. In both the triangles, if I see, this is 90, 90. This is angle 4, angle 1 equal to angle 4. Now we need about A and B. However, we can find, if I apply angle sum property in this triangle and in this triangle, what do I get? That angle 1 here angle this name this angle as 2, and I will name this angle as 2. I have already given. I will write angle 7, angle 8, and here I write angle 9 and angle 10. I will use angle sum property here also and here also, and I know that sum of angles of a triangle is 180, and I will use the property for both the triangles here. I will write using angle sum property. Using angle sum property in both the triangles, in triangle ACD and triangle BCD, what I will write, angle 1 plus angle 7 plus angle 8 is equal to 180, and in the another triangle, angle 4 plus angle 9 plus angle 10 is equal to 180. As both sides we have 180, we can compare the left hand sides, and when we compare left hand sides, what we get, angle 1 plus 7 plus 8 is equal to 4 plus 9 plus 10. But we know 1 equal to 4, so we can cancel 1 and 4. Also 90 equal to 90 means 7 equal to 9. 7 angle is having same value, that means angle 8 is equal to angle 10. What is angle 8? This is angle A, and what is angle 10? This is angle B. So we have got angle A is equal to angle B. Okay. So what we have done in this question, first of all we have drawn a perpendicular so that we get right angle triangle, and we can get the value of cos A and cos B here. After that we have brought this BD in the denominator, and this AC is replaced in the place of BD. That means these both are interchanged, and we get result as AD by BD. On the other side we had BC. What we have done to replace this BC, I have extended this C length up to E so that CE is having same length as BC. Then I have replaced this BC and CE. Here I have replaced this BC by CE, and now the result which is derived, that is AD by BD. See here, AD by BD is having same ratio as AC by CE. AC by CE. That means if we are talking about a bigger triangle, these are two parts of one side and these are two parts of another side. So if we are getting two parts of one side and another side in the same ratio, then we can apply the converse of BPT, which says that if two sides are in equal ratio, then the line which is dividing those two sides in the same ratio must be parallel to third side. That means the line which is dividing is parallel to third side, and here the line which is dividing one side and another side in the same ratio is CD. So that CD is parallel to BE. So we have got that CD is parallel to BE. If this line is parallel, we can get the corresponding angles equal. That means angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 equal to 4, because these are alternate interior angles. Moreover, in this smaller triangle CBE, what we can see that two sides are equal. If two sides are equal, then their opposite angles must also be equal. That means angle 2 equal to angle 3. So we have got three results: 1 equal to 2, 2 equal to 3 and 3 equal to 4. When we combine these three results, 1, 2 and 3, what we get, that all four angles are equal. If all four are equal, that means first angle is equal to fourth angle, and this is what was required. Angle 4 we have got equal to angle 4. 1 and 4 both are equal. Now I have drawn here in this triangle which was originally made angle 1 equal to 4, and these two angles are 90. I have marked these angles 1, 4, 7, 9, 8, 10, and I am applying angle sum property in both the triangles. I am applying 1 plus 7 plus 8 equal to 180, 4 plus 9 plus 10 equal to 180. When I have drawn, as RHS were same, so I am comparing left hand sides. When I have compared left hand side, I was having 1 equal to 4, so I cancelled that. Then 7 and 9 were also equal, as both were 90 degree. So I am left with angle 8 equal to 10, which was required, which was angle A and B. So I have got my result that angle A is equal to angle B. Thank you.